Alrighty. Yeah, it looks like this is the right place. We're gonna be heavily looting here. Gonna be lots of robot bits to get. For example, these circuit boards and stuff. I'm gonna be taking literally everything. Ada, I have a job for you.
Yes.
Think you can unlock that?
Looks like this shouldn't be too difficult.
Getting
There
it
we
through the
are.
wall, nice.
Unlocked as requested.
Oh yeah, and she opened it quick. Got some
Judging from all
ammo,
this
some
dust,
money. I
we
don't
could be
need
the
the
first to
laser.
visit this place in quite a while.
Let's check out this terminal. We got scour, about, CDE years, alert, and spray. Let's try alert. 0 likeness, so it can't be about. Let's try spray. Likeness 1. CD. Scour.
Got it.
Last one worked. I was banking on it. I could have opened the safe, but that's fine. Announcements. I was banking on that S being the one likeness it was showing. To all staff from Mark Kirchfield, General Manager, as a reminder, all Robco Sales and Service Center employees are to adhere to the following standards of conduct. There will be no tampering with any shipments labeled RB2851. I believe all employees are aware of what our typical shipments look like, and so-called accidental opening of these shipments will not be tolerated and result in immediate termination, followed by extensive questioning by our friends downstairs. Employees are expected to wear official name tags. Name tags should be highly visible and attached to the top right corner of your uniform. Please wear your proper name tag, no swapping. Customers, friends, and family are no longer allowed in the back service area. Please remember that all employees are under a strict non-disclosure agreement. Violations will not be tolerated. Service requests. Henrietta Blanche. Description: T. Sanchez. Miss Blanche claims her terminal just suddenly stopped working. She's getting the default error message. Said it started crashing over time and now it won't even try. So much for suddenly. From the look of her, I'm guessing there's about a whole cat's worth of hair in that terminal, probably overheating. Resolution: work order in progress. So I worked tech support, IT. Pretty miserable job for a lot of these reasons. A lot of the information that you get from customers is not necessarily accurate, and even if it is, like, some of this stuff can be fixed with just literally turning on and off stuff and all kinds of stuff. It's pretty ridiculous. It's pretty crazy. Bronwyn Sullivan. See description: Kay O'Connor. Miss Sullivan claims that her E601 was connected to her office network but never sent out any of her intramail. She also said there was a complete failing in the notification system we set up when purchased. Not sure what the issue is. She says her IT department checked the computer and wasn't sure why it isn't working. Brought it back here, threatening to sue. I guess it really screwed up some important meeting for her. Evaluation: P. Benson. Looks like Karmic sabotaged this computer before he quit. I don't know if it was personal or his last hurrah. I think I can see what he did here, but I don't want to make any promises. I recommend replacing this terminal with a new one so it's guaranteed to be uncompromised. Oh, well, in that case it was literally just hacked and broken. Description: Kay O'Connor. Crenshaw is back with his ancient terminal. It's at least 7 years old at this point, crashing when he tries to play Red Menace. S. Lee: Calvin's going to have to cave and buy a new terminal. This old NX12 is only good for writing up documents or playing text-based games. At this point, he'd need more memory, which this terminal can't even support. Basically, all new insides or a brand new terminal. Take your pick. So, rebuild it or buy a new one. And we already opened the safe, so I'm not interested in that. I'm taking their phone. Hairbrush and flask. Yeah, I'll take it. So we definitely have some trap lasers here that I already am seeing. Is there anything else in these windows? Telephone, clock, steel, components, yes, thank you. We got here lamp. Yeah, I'll take the lamp. That's what I was saying about taking way too much stuff and just hoarding it. But I need it. I need all the components. They are so important and useful. Alright, let's see here. I know I saw a laser just moments ago. Did they do something about that? There it is. Oh, that's so inconvenient. Get that door out of my way. Disarm the laser tripwire. Got some crystal. Have to see if we run into more. There may have been something, let's head back there. There may have been something like a Tesla coil on the ceiling connected to that. Maybe not. I feel like this tripwire should have triggered something, right? Oh, here they are. Weird. Get fusion cells and copper from those. I just couldn't see them. I didn't realize that wasn't just part of the machine. But yeah, definitely dismantle any and all traps that you can find. Very good components. Desk fan, fuse, work order? Custer, oh, it's the Henrietta Blanche thing, or Henrietta. I think that's Henrietta Blanche. I don't need that work order. Why did I take that? This is the broken terminal? Huh. So she never even got the terminal back. Interesting. Oil can, Mr. Handy Fuel, more fuses, vacuum tube, wonder glue. This place is great. I love this. This place is amazing. Take the industrial stuff. Circuit board, not taking the bottle. Don't need a pint glass. No. I will take that key. Braxo cleaner. This outside? This goes outside. Don't need to do that yet. Toolbox? Yes, thank you. So far, some very good stuff. Right here's where we start going into the actual proper Mechanist lair. So we'll let Ada deal with that. Very fancy door. Multi-layered door. Alright. Onward.
Incoming robot detected. Opening security doors.
Oh look, more doors. Is this one multiple too? It sure is. Robot facility RB2851. So that's that, that's what it mentioned in that announcement. Oh, I know what it was for. That announcement, I get it. It's cool. Oh look, a fusion core. We got some quantum cola, bobby pins, bottle cap. Let's see here, bottle cap,
I find
ammo.
myself intrigued by these doors. For a robot, it's like poetry in motion.
Cola, squirrel on a stick, mechanic jumpsuit. I don't really need any of that stuff, but it's pretty helpful. If you come here early and don't have like the jumpsuits and stuff, like I have the scientist's outfit, if you don't have that when you come here, Ada, block.
Hey.
How may I be of service?
Go check that
Open. If you come here without having like the scientist outfit and stuff, or haven't already gotten the mechanic jumpsuit
Looks
somehow,
like this shouldn't be too difficult.
which you should have, because I'm pretty sure you can get one off the dead bodies from Ada's friends. But if you don't have that, having those things is very helpful for increasing your intelligence. Plasma cartridge, yes please. Ammo, ammo, ammo. Not taking the guns or helmet. I will take the telephone. Anything else in here? Ammo. Alright. Not too shabby. Get out of my way, Ada. Alright, I'll push you outdoor. Taking this fusion core. Sentinel, no. Ugh. Get out of my way. Now we have a backup fusion core. Now to bypass all of those lasers, you walk through here. Got a terminal. What else is in here first? Any goodies? Another terminal. I will hack things and open things soon. I can't unhack, or I can't hack that one, I don't think. I'm already overweight. So if you have a means to access this terminal, you can bypass pretty much the entirety of the Mechanist lair and go up through this elevator to the back of it. Okay, now I'm going to go into the Sentinel's inventory just so that I can store some items. What do we have here? Haven't picked up any weapons, haven't picked up any armor. Might as well store away some of this stuff, I suppose. Stealth boys are pretty heavy. Start storing away junk, obviously. That's where the majority of my weight is. And I don't have any flamer fuel. Could store some of these fusion cores. Where are you at, Ada? Yeah, here,
Heads
let
up.
me give you some of these fusion cores. There we
What
go.
can I do for you?
Let's check this computer first. So, authorization policies. All personnel must pass through decontamination when entering or exiting the facility. All personnel must display a rank 22 at minimum security badge with updated photo ID. Failure will result in immediate security lockup until the person may be questioned and confirmed. Guests must be present must present a signed letter of approval from General Rawlings and employ point of contact. All guests must display a guest badge with limited access. Guests must be accompanied at all times. Guests found unattended will be held for questioning, and the point of contact will be responsible for their actions. Warning, the Epsilon 6 security alert has been declared. Okay. Security protocol reference. Class 5 counter-espionage procedure. If the facility administrator has probable cause to suspect a breach of security by a foreign intelligence operative, including but not limited to Chinese agents or sympathizers, the administrator shall activate the Class 5 counter-espionage procedure. In the event of a Class 5 alert, the facility will enter a minimal security lockdown. All staff are to report to their stations and await further instruction from security personnel. Anyone failing to report in a timely manner or found absent thereafter shall be considered suspect and may be shot on sight. Security teams are to escort the members of each department to the research labs on level 3 for processing. The chief scientist shall prepare mesmatron-equipped robo-brain to aid in the interrogation process. Due to the experimental nature of this technology, some casualties are to be expected due to spontaneous cranial eruption on the order of 10 to 15%. Should any agents be discovered, the administrator is authorized to subdue them by any means necessary and turn them over to the research staff for experimentation. After completing the interrogation process, the administrator may terminate this alert at his discretion. Gamma, is that 9? Gamma 9 security alert. In the event of a coordinated escape attempt and or hostile action by the test subjects, any Class 1 or Class 2 supervisor is authorized to declare a Gamma 9 security alert. A Gamma 9 security alert will initiate a maximum security lockdown of the research wing and a minimal security lockdown elsewhere within the research wing. All security and defensive systems will activate, all local and remote terminal functions will be disabled, and all security doors in the cell block areas will be sealed. The facility administrator is advised to treat this alert as a field test opportunity and to deploy all available experimental robots to secure the research wing. Casualties among the test subjects are to be expected. A complete purge is authorized at the administrator's discretion. Security teams are to perform a methodical sweep of the research wing before issuing an all-clear and terminating this alert. The administrator must submit an RM-13 incident report as well as request for replacement test subjects to the Military Robotics Oversight Committee. Wow, there's a lot of words. Oh my gosh. Epsilon 6 security alert. In the event of a fault in the code conditioning protocol CCP-021 resulting in a mass uprising of the robot janitorial staff, see definitions Appendix 3, any Class 2 supervisor is authorized to declare an Epsilon 6 security alert. If such an alert is initiated, all security and defense systems will be activated. Remote terminal functions will be disabled, and the control center will enter an automated lockdown state. Facility staff are advised to arm themselves and shelter in place. An external review will be conducted by the Military Robotics Oversight Committee within 10 business days to determine the appropriate course of action. This alert may be terminated by remote authorization from the MROC, or 2 by the facility administrator from the master control terminal in the control center. As a failsafe, if the control center has been compromised, the limited manual override can be initiated from the elevator access terminal in Security Room 3. Voice print identification of 3 registered Class 2 supervisor level employees is required to access the override or activate the override. Omega Protocol, last one. RB-2851 Security Protocol 219 Omega Protocol. In the event of confirmed nuclear detonations, the facility administrator, or in his absence, the highest level supervisor on duty, hereafter acting administrator, shall institute a temporary lockdown and order all staff to shelter in place. A loss of contact, LOC, with the military chain of command is to be expected after a period of no less than 12 hours from the LOC event. The acting administrator shall attempt to re-establish contact, see Emergency Communications Protocols, Appendix 9. Any instructions transmitted pursuant to those communications are to be followed and supersede this protocol. In the event that communications cannot be re-established within 24 hours from LOC, the acting administrator shall initiate an orderly shutdown of the facility. Test subjects are to be secured in their cells. Facility staff remaining on site are to delete any sensitive files and records, close down their stations, arm themselves, and collect their personal belongings. If communications have not been reestablished by 30 hours from LOC, the acting administrator shall activate lockdown mode Omega. This will provide a 10-minute window for staff to evacuate the facility. The evacuation should be presumed to be permanent. Once initiated, the lockdown can only be terminated via remote authorization from the Military Robotics Oversight Committee. Okay, so that was a lot of stuff, all about the protocols of security of this facility. I'm a bit winded after that one. That was a lot of reading. Let's see about hacking this terminal. There was something here. Looked like. There we go. Removed a dud. Proven. Became. Another dud removed. Looks like became was what got rid of. Coolie, humans, booths. Let's try booths.
Nice.
Yep, I agree. Alright. Let's go ahead. Looks like they're already active. Turret control. They're not active, I don't need to. Security door control. Yeah, looks like none of this really needs...
Error. Electrical fault in sensor array. Sensors offline.
There we go. Now that should at least make it to where these lasers are no longer functional. Expert lock. If I use this door, does that open that? No. Okay. So that's just the decontamination doors. Let's open that back up. And I don't know if it matters, but let's go ahead, take Ada.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
And probably not important, but let's see if she can open that. Hello, Ada?
Look alive.
Yes.
Take a look.
Seriously? It's not necessary for you to be standing right here. Go in there and check the door. Okay.
Look alive.
What can I do for you?
You can try to open this door.
Over there.
Alright, look, I don't even think that's necessary, so fine, you can just stay there and be annoying. Is there anything in here? Doesn't really look like it. But yeah, use the decontamination arches to turn down the laser security system.
The Scourge of the Commonwealth has used my own technology against me.
Stupid iBot. Looks like we gotta take a drink after picking this lock.
Got it.
I don't really need all of that. Let's just go here. Get ourselves some of our purified water. I feel like I'm getting thirsty very quickly. A lot of nonsense happening down there, and I just didn't want to get caught in the crossfire. But we're going to be taking literally everything off of defeated robots, because even if it turns out to be heavy, all of these components are really important. You used my stealth boy! That's fine, I don't care. I was wondering what that looked like, or what that was that I kept seeing. It looked crazy. So, note to self, do not give stealth boys to...
Here.
Go touch that. Do not give stealth boys to the sentry. Just like grenades, they will be used. Take me a drink of coffee real quick. Got a little parched after reading all that. Maybe that's why my character got so thirsty. I don't think I need a bread box. Don't think I need soap. Will takes the Abraxo cleaner. There are chemical components to that that could be useful. Same for antifreeze. What else we got? No, I don't need a hammer or wrench. I will open this.
Sweet.
That was pretty useless, but I'll take it. Duct tape, gold watch. I think I'm okay with the wrenches, not taking those. Oil, yes please. So much good junk in this place. So much good stuff. Let's go ahead and start with that turret.
We may have some trouble.
That dealt with. I will take this antifreeze. Will be quite a few robots pushing at us now.
My apologies.
Yeah, that was not that much. Yet. This place is going to be full. Full to the brim of things of us to fight. In fact, I really hope... Got beeps? Who beeping?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. It's a weird place. Is it like in the wall or just like on the other side of it? Wonder glue. Duct tape. Empty cabinets. Disappoint. Ammo box. Mini nuke. What the heck? Okay, hold on. Ada, can you hold this? That's extremely heavy. 4 mini nukes. That is insane.
Powering weapons.
Well, if you like using a Fat Man, the mini nuke launcher, here you go. This is the place. Rexo cleaner. Meds. Berry mentats. That could be very handy. Don't need a fork. So we got anything else around here I can loot?
Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
Really? I couldn't tell. Got another terminal here. Some stim packs. Should be able to hack this terminal. Locks. Wares. Ruins. Switch. And sands. Quite a few things with S at the end. So let's try which first.
Yes.
Nice. It's the only thing that didn't have at least a 1 likeness with everything else. Turret control. Yeah, let's just deactivate. Not that it really matters. I think I already shot it. Protectron control. I could activate units. I don't think I'm... I don't know. Yeah, let's activate it just so I get more to kill. That seems silly because it's putting myself in more danger, but I like loot. See, hardly made any difference. Gets us some more stuff to get. Getting robot repair kits too. I don't really put much stock into them, but Ada does get broken frequently, so those are helpful also. Got here a quantum. Gimme. And shotgun shells. Don't care about the coffee cup. Flip lighters, not bad. I don't know how useful this is for everyone in terms of like my looting preferences. If you're someone who doesn't really know yet what items to prioritize, I guess it could be helpful. Most things that I prioritize are things that are made up of multiple components, so they're more convenient per weight. But not always the case. Like, I leave behind a lot of stuff like tin cans, aluminum cans, and then end up needing tin and aluminum. So, I mean, there's still an argument to be made for things that I don't take frequently. Let's try this.
Lead engineer, Thomas Harkin. So far, we're tracking on schedule for the latest RoboBrain milestone. Dr. Asante has assured me that the active time between memory wipes has been greatly increased. Hopefully, that will hold true in our latest live testing. The senior engineers also informed me that their latest assembly line adjustments have been completed early. I can only hope that means due diligence was still paid, and we're not going to be looking at a total system breakdown again. Other than that, I'm still worried about the test subjects. Right now, we've got more than enough to meet our demand. But it's not like these things grow on trees.
So I was being quiet to let that play out, but do you guys see this thing that apparently is connected to Ada? What on earth is that? Anyway, let's check out the terminal. Maintenance issues. After dome implantation, the brain on the above subject started exhibiting physical changes. The subject's dura turned some kind of a mottled brown color and started to break down after only 12 hours in the solution. Turns out the biogel was tainted with sulfuric acid runoff from the dome polishing compound, and a reaction was occurring when they met. Unfortunately, this subject is a total loss. We'll have to just write it off as bad luck and switch polishing compounds immediately. Interesting. Another issue. We're continuing to have issues maintaining cohesion between the neural interface and the spinal column nerve endings. The nerves reject the connections faster than we can rebind them. I know we were hoping to keep the spinal columns intact for the neurobrain or robo-brains, but it's obviously not going to happen. I'd suggest we revert back to the original plan, the good old brain in a jar prototype. It will reduce the amount of life support subsystems significantly, as well as cut production time almost by a third. I'll submit my findings to the brass in Washington tomorrow. This one. We got the first batch of RoboBrains back from testing, and they're a mess. Cracked domes, thrown treads, overloaded fusion piles, fried circuits, the list goes on and on. This particular issue is troubling, though. According to the field user, some of the RoboBrains are misinterpreting commands. The onboard brain seems to almost overthink these instructions and decide to rewrite them for efficiency purposes. Most of the time, this results in property damage or even a few civilian fatalities. I've gone over every square inch of the facility units, and I can't find a thing wrong with them. So that's essentially the same thing that's been happening with the RoboBrains under the Mechanist. I'm going to have to send this issue over to research and see what they can shake out. At least our department is in the clear on this one. One of the RoboBrains rolled off the line with a faulty voice module. When it speaks, it's speaking in reverse. This troubled me, so I had them shut down the line for almost 80 hours while I checked the software for issues and then gave the audio output assembler a thorough diagnostic. I didn't find any issues, so I gave the all clear to resume assembly and marked it down as a glitch. I have no idea what would cause such a ridiculous issue, but if you ask me, I think one of the guys upstairs thought it would be funny. Okay, so based on what we had heard from Jezebel when interviewing that RoboBrain before coming here, that issue seems to be the exact same one that the Mechanist is having with their robots, that the RoboBrains are just misinterpreting or altogether changing the commands that they were given, because it sounded like Jezebel was commanded to assist the Commonwealth, and their logic in killing everyone is that that is the most efficient way to help humans. So, in theory, at least, the Mechanist thinks they're doing a good thing, trying to help people, but in fact, the robots are not following those commands because the robots in command, the RoboBrains, have decided that that's not efficient. Now, I will say, the Mechanist being a good person or not, still has directly caused the deaths of many people in the Commonwealth, such as Ada's friends, story-wise at least. It doesn't much matter to me. But because of that, like, that's what launched all of this was, you know, with Ada asking us to help. I know there's some overlap between what I'm giving to Ada and what I gave to this Sentinel, but that doesn't actually matter very much, because it doesn't reduce weight to have them stacked. It's too bad it doesn't work that way if, like, multiple items of the same name counted as less weight. That'd be convenient. I don't know what ammo I'm using right now. I don't think I'm using 38, 44, 45, or 50. I'm guessing I'm using 308, 10 millimeter. I know I don't have 5.56, 5 mil. Put away one more fusion core. Yeah, I think these are the weapons I'm using because they're the ones I have the quietest quantifications of. So, yeah. Robot. Get shot.
Democracy is true.
What is happening?
It's death.
Any idea where they went?
What is this? Some crazy shooting happened somewhere. One less. I guess those are turrets? Yeah, let's get rid of those. Oh, these robots flying by can be killed?
We may have an enemy.
Ow. Stop that.
It's imminent.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a stim pack and drink some water. Because that kind of hurt.
Not much of a threat.
So shooting them gets them down, and then I can kill them. I don't know if these would normally come after me. But I want the XP and the components, so let's do it.
No more hiding for you.
It's always worth
It does hurt a little.
for.
I don't know if I could even hit these things while they're moving otherwise. Here's one. Yeah, my aim's not that great on these things while they're moving on the conveyors. Ooh, I want that one.
Safety's off. Target down.
There we go. That got a lot of people down for
We have
us.
this one.
Nice. Let's go ahead and start moving down and looting. That was really convenient, though. Hitting that one legendary when it went nuclear upon death decided to knock down a lot of the other guys for us. So, that would be my recommendation. When you guys get here, try to see if there is a legendary, and if there is, prioritize targeting it so that the rest of them all get knocked down. Unless you're worried about dying. That is the caveat, is if you are afraid of fighting that many things all at once, don't do it, because there is a chance at least that you may end up having to take on multiple people. Oh, Deadeye Institute rifle. That could be fun to play around with if we customize it over our laser rifle. Probably didn't need everything from that toolbox, but oh well. Anything right here I need? Oh, this is where we were at that other spot. Where? Bad. Don't make noise. That may explode, so I'll give that a second. Okay. Legendaries have a tendency to explode, so I just was trying to wait. Ow! Don't hit me, please. And I died. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, sadly we are back here. Well guys, I think I'm gonna cook up that food and get that level again. But unfortunately, we did die, and that was a pretty significant loss there. I really hadn't seen anything that looked like it would have been beneficial for us to sleep or anything. I didn't see that as an option, so we will have to go back there. I'm going to be wrapping up this recording for today because I just don't have the time to do more, but that's very disappointing getting that loss there. But I hope you had fun anyway. I can showcase a lot of that again and hopefully have a little bit more luck this next time. For a second there I was worried we weren't going to get the level up this time for some reason, but so there we go. Like I said, I'll get my level up again which, if I'm not mistaken, was just Scrounger. Yeah, throw that in there, put away my stuff, get all prepared for the next trip, do another little quick save, and be done with this for today. Put away a lot of the food. I don't have more purified water in here, do I? Does not look like it. But yeah. So we'll go ahead and end off here. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I'm sorry that I have died once again. That robot just kind of suicide bombed me there. But we'll get it. We'll get it in the next one.